Hi guys, welcome to the channel Sluggers. I'm Anupam Mishra and I'll provide a more detailed introduction towards the end of the session, especially for those of you who might be watching one of my sessions for the first time. Right now, let's directly jump into the error type that we'll be discussing in this the 15th installment of this series, which is 50 most essential grammatical errors for the XAT. See, guys, this is not a random list of 50 most essential errors, essential grammatical errors that we have created. There's a certain process that went behind it. And for those of you who want to understand what the process was, I've created a different video where I explain that in detail, and you can check that video out by clicking on the cue card here on the top. Okay, okay, all right. So let's get into the 15th error type. See. Indefinite articles are called indefinite articles for a reason. Definite articles are called definite articles for a reason. And the reason is very simple. Indefinite articles refer to items which are countable and which are not specific or not very defined in nature, not something in particular. Okay, it can be anything like a chair, a table, right? So the indefinite part is important here. They should not be defined, they should not be specified. Okay, and obviously they have to be countable. You cannot say like a water. Okay, so water is not countable. So irrespective of whether it's defined or not defined, you cannot use the indefinite articles there. So right, so that's why they are indefinite articles. The definite articles are definite articles because they are used to refer to items which have already been mentioned, which are basically particular and specific and defined in nature. Now that specificity or that the sense of being like that defined nature might be due to multiple reasons. One of the reasons could be that it is something that has been already mentioned in the passage. Okay, or another reason could be that it is something that is the only one in the universe. It is quite unique in the universe. So like when you refer to it, like that's the only thing that you would be referring to. So obviously your reference is quite particular and quite defined and quite specific. So again, you would want to use the definite article there. There are certainly exceptions to these rules, but more or less on a very general level, on a very low resolution level, the idea behind these two articles is indefinite articles are used for cases when the items are not specified, not defined, not definite, not particular. Definite just for the other set of cases, right, where they are defined and specified, etc. Okay, by the way, I'll just make the small correction here. Definite articles to be used to refer to something that is already defined. Okay, defined. Okay, not definite to take. And indefinite articles are to be used to introduce something that is not definite or not defined again or specified, not defined. Okay, excuse that. Okay, now let's look at the sentence at hand here. It says. Dash tiger, it should be small t, dash tiger on encounter with dash monkey astray from dash troop resolved not to attack him but to find dash way to justify to dash monkey dash tiger's right to eat him, right? So again, it's quite simple, right? See, tiger is being introduced for the first time, so it makes sense to use the indefinite article a tiger on an encounter with a monkey, same reasoning for monkey, it is being introduced for the first time. Astray from dash troop. Now troop is basically like the way you have a pride of lions or a swarm of bees, similarly you have a troop of monkeys, right? So in this case now, students might get confused that, well, troop is also being introduced for the first time, so should we use an indefinite article or should you go for the? Well, we'll go for the. Why? Because even though we understand that the word troop is being introduced for the first time, still it is a very particular reference. Why is it particular? Why is it defined? Because it refers to the troop of the monkey, of this particular monkey who has already been introduced here. It's not just any regular troop. It's the troop of this particular monkey that this particular monkey belongs to, right? And hence the correct use of article here will be the. Okay, so astray from the troop, resolved not to attack him, but to find a way to justify, right? So find a way, right, to justify. If you write the way here, that means you in a way mean to say that there is only one way that you want to find, that there is only one way in the world which exists by using which you can justify to the monkey something, right? But that's not the case. So he wants to find a way. So any way would do here. So that means the reference is not specific. Any way that would help him justify works well for with the tiger. Okay, so that's why is correct here. Way to justify to the monkey. So again, it's not a new monkey here. It's the same monkey here. right? So to the monkey, hence it's also the usage of different articles makes sense here. Justify to the monkey. The tiger's right. That means the same tiger. It's the same tiger, right? We're talking about the same tiger. Unless like he's trying to make a point for his whole community or something, that okay, he wants to justify to the monkey a tiger's right to eat him. Okay, like they say that Lannisters always pay the debts, so tigers always eat the monkeys. No, that doesn't make sense. We're talking about the same tiger here, so it has to be the tiger's right to eat him, right? So the correct option here would be a tiger, a monkey, the troop, a way, the monkey, and the tiger's right. Okay, so that's your correct answer. Your option A is the correct answer, B is not the correct answer. Okay, now an example for you to try. And by the way, this is an actual XAT question here, by the way. So let me know what you think should be the correct answer here, A or B. You can simply type A or B in the comment section, okay? Finally, guys, my quick introduction. I'm Anupam Mishra and I'm Lucknow alumnus. I have worked in the past with organizations such as Hotstar, UNICEF, Apollo TAS, IMS, etc. I've also worked with an academy as an educator in the past, recognized by their Johnny Ive Award. And I was regarded as one of the top VRC educators that they had. These are my CAT credentials, and Sluggers is basically my endeavor to plug in all the crucial gaps that I believe there are in the test prep industry, starting with the CAT exam. Okay, now, yeah, so that's about me. Do move on to the next era. Okay.